Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, man. This is Logical MOG, back with another video. I'm gonna start doing some reactions just to get me started off, get back in rhythm, and we're gonna be exploring some things of how females in today's society are getting to this bag and how they tricking you through kindness, through beguilement, right? How do you know a female is not what she claims to be? We're gonna go into some of those aspects, some of those concepts today. You can find out what a female is and what she isn't by her attributes, her exterior, because females are based off of the exterior. How they show the exterior will also be a window into the inner processes or the inner workings of her mind, her mentality, a lot of those things, especially for the black community. For other cultures, they can see those things as well in different formats, but if it's particularly for the black community, to really delve into how she moves and how she thinks, her exterior matters. Similar to how you see me in this, tie and everything like that. That matters. I'm not sagging pants right now or nothing like that. So my exterior is a portal, so to speak, for my inner workings and how I think, how I process. But put that tenfold on a female because she is valued upon her exterior. You don't really see dudes, going crazy over females who aren't attractive, right? So her value is put into her exterior. So how she presents that will give you some understanding. Now we're gonna play this video. We're gonna comment when need be. I will be giving you a 2-dimensional perspective mixed in with some 3-dimensional in there, for my guys who understand what that is from a biblical point of view. And let's check out the content. Let's get into it.
I'm gonna start with the first one. You have to be nice, but you have to be nasty. And when I say nasty, I don't mean freaky nasty. I mean nasty like men like mean women for some reason in the right moment. In the right moment.
Now guys, this is part of the energies that I tell you about. The exterior, the female that's giving you the advice, you gotta understand who she's talking about, what type of men she's speaking on. The men she's talking about are simps. Any dude that's just giving you money because you're talking to him because of whatever, it's not realistic. It's not realistic. And if you can see, I want to keep it going just a little bit so you can see how she really looked. The nails, the hair, the coloring, the makeup, the whole nine, right? The get up. This is all a part of her persona. Remember, a female, her diva. Every female got a certain amount of diva, but a diva is just another term of that whore spirit, bro. That thought in them. You understand? And that's part of her displaying it. And now she's talking about how being obedient to get money, but she's not obedient to get a husband. You see what I'm saying? It's a difference, because this money stuff and her looks will only be able to surpass or last for a certain while. All right, her looks will only be able to go so far. I'm talking about as far as she gets older, because there's younger models coming out every day all around the world. That's another key point. And if black dudes in particular, if we ever wake up and start really traveling, which I'm gonna talk about that on my channel as well, she's going out of business, because it's not even gonna be a comparison. She's going out of business because what she asking for is mandatory. It's not even a conversation. She can't. I'm trying to understand. She can't run this game. What she's doing right here, she can't even run this outside the States. Because it's not even possible. It's not even, the dudes will look at her like she has lost a screw. But let's continue. I want you to really get that. We're going deep dive.
Your mean ass is gonna get fucked good and your bills paid. You understand what I'm saying? Being the nice girl, you have to know when to be nice. So first thing to get money out of a man, you gotta know when to be nice and you gotta know when to be nasty.
That's number one.
It's number one. Because you have to keep his attention span first. So you're trying to get money out of him, and there's levels, lady. Again, Alan has been doing this tutorial, but here we are. There's levels. What type of money are you asking for, and that's going to determine how nice you need to be and how nasty you need to be. So if you're a girl who's just asking for nail money and bill money, you really don't have to be that nice.
Exactly.
But if you're a girl who's like,
See, you heard that chip in exactly. What I want you to understand is, when a female is talking about what are you asking for, depends upon how much what you gonna have to do to get that, right? Not understanding she's not asking to be married because she still wants to do what? It's that whore of Babylon in her, that energy, that spirit that's in her vessel. Remember, the body is a vehicle. Okay, it's a vehicle. Your spirit and your soul drives said vehicle. It's the energy that powers. It's the gas. It's the all-encompassing source of why your body, your vehicle, is moving, doing, talking, whatever the case may be, the way it's talking, where it's doing it. So right now, when I'm talking to whoever listening to this, I'm talking to spirit right now. I'm talking to your soul, the person inside of the vehicle. All right, we're not looking at this girl on a exterior point of view. Her exterior looks the way it looks because something is wrong with the driver. All right, and when you hear her talking about being obedient, what is obedience? What is obedience? Taking her out to eat, she thinks that's being obedient. Oh, I'm gonna be here at this time, on this time. That's being obedient. That's not, that's being compliant. Obedience means, look, shorty, I need you to do this, this, and this, and this, and this. And it doesn't, in particular, when men have rules, he needs you to follow those rules, because females have jobs and they can particularly follow those rules and those jobs down to the T. But for some reason, they don't do the same for relationships when it comes to a man, because they don't want to follow a man's rule. They will be compliant as long as what? They're going to get a bag at the end of it. And that's what the same thing comes with it comes to a job. They're going to be compliant as long as a bag is at the end of it. All right? But females in particular, if they got a good bag coming in, they're going to be really, because that's a female's nature. And listening to this female, just seeing how she looks, even in this picture right here, as you see right here, she's not, I'm not going to say she's not my cup of tea, personally. And this is another thing. You see that when I see females with hair like this, I honestly don't understand. Personally, guys, I already see there's no dude of value who taking her serious, bro. And when I say value, I'm talking about the whole package, not just you having bag, because all type of men got bag. I'm talking about the morals included. You not taking this type of joint serious with orange hair, with those little strands of hair in the back, like that's like yawn. Like, what are we doing? She would look 10 times better with her natural features. But that's part of the driver in the vehicle not understanding that. The driver in the vehicle thinks this is what makes her a bad B, right? But let's continue. I want her to break down some more stuff before I go to the next one.
I want to get my body done. That's still chump change. That's 5,000. That's 10,000. I'm talking 250 grand. I'm trying to open a building or something.
Don't break this up.
Talk to me nice. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to tell my homegirl he's annoying me, but I'm going to talk to him real nice. I'm going to get all that talking shit. I'm going to call her and talk mad shit about him. And then I'm going to answer the phone. Hello?
Now, I want y'all to understand that key point right there she just made. This is literally the first opening minutes. This is like a 50-minute video. Like they discussing. I want you to understand something. She said she's going to talk real crazy about dude. Which means what? It's not her character. So that means she's playing a role. This is part of her facade. This is part of why when you see a female who look like this, she's playing a role, bro. To do what? Ultimately extract your resources or extract your semen. All right? Or your Navy men. Okay? She's trying to get something out of you. So she's going to play a role. It's not going to be authentic. So it means it's fake. So what people hate about, what is one of the things people hate about fake wear, fake items and authentic items? The fake does not last. Why does it not last? Because it cannot hold up to wear and tear. I'm just giving y'all understanding. So let's break it down some. Comparable to the authentic. So that means, let's say if I got authentic pair of Jordan 11s, something sweet, I don't know, whatever Jordan you like, whatever Nike shoe, whatever shoe that come to your mind that's really luxury, you put it there in your brain, right? Now let's make a fake pair. All right, we got a fake pair of Jordans here, fake pair of whatever shoe. I'm using Jordans because this is a black channel. We got fake pair of Jordans right here, and then we got the authentic pair over here. The fake pair of Jordans are gonna always, guys, not gonna hold up as much as the real pair of Jordans for the most part. Because you know these days, you know, I've seen it all. But for the most part, and it's kind of, you can say the same thing with this. The fake and the authentic are becoming real close. They almost overlapping. Like, can you tell if it's fake or real? How do you tell? How do you differentiate between the two? You have to get up close. You have to get up close and see the stitching. Oh, damn, the stitching is off. You gotta get up close, know the material. Oh, this is synthetic leather. This is not authentic leather. This is not the supple leather that I wanted. Right? You get those type of leather, that Napa leather. It's not that. This is that synthetic leather that they use on mostly everything, and they sell it to you like it's real though, right? But you get up on the details, and those little details will let you know, okay, after a year, these fake pair are not gonna last, but these authentic pair can last you a lifetime, right? And that's what this is. She's gonna talk to you nice. She's going to do certain things, but she's not being authentic. It's not true to herself. It's not true to her character. When she could be a wife and not have to worry about a house and all these different things. When she's a wife, she gets the assets. She gets all the assets with none of the liabilities. Right? And then she don't have to necessarily whore herself out, or that whore of Babylon archetype. She don't have to go ahead and do that. This is why I say it's very key to notice the small things, the nails, the hair, the makeup. All of those, bro, when you really get into the bag, and for my guys who know what I'm talking about, dudes that's in crypto, the real crypto, who know how to make bag, who got a good job. 'Cause I'm not saying crypto the only way. You got a good job. You got a business. You're doing your thing, right? This is not what you want to marry. This is not what you're going to bring home. And I'm going to also make another video talking about how you can have multiple wives as well, man. We're going to break all this stuff down. But overall, you can't have multiple wives if this is one of your wife. If this is one of your wives, bro, you're gonna have to just stick it out with that joint right here. But think about it. Do you really want to stick it out with this joint right here? When she talking like this? And mind you, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna also talk about a female's past coming up in her future. We're gonna talk about that as well. But let's listen to a little bit more before we get out of here.
How you doing? Well, tell me when I'm ready. No problem. Obedientness. That's number 2. Be obedient. And I know it sounds crazy. It sounds but we're talking about you trying to get money out of a man. This is the topic, right? Okay, cool. Be obedient. Men like women who listen. It makes it easier for him to want to spend his money on you when you listen. The same way that you want your child to get good grades, all you got to do is get A's. And I'll buy you whatever you want. It's the same shit. Get all A's in his class. And you'll get whatever you want. Number 3, how to get money out of a man. I want to put sex in this, but ladies, I want to teach y'all something. You don't even got to give it up, and you can still get.
Now, she about to tell y'all something that's about to be totally wild, because I haven't seen this. This is just me already understanding. Dudes want the box, and if the female's not putting the box on the table, especially if she's doing these type of movements, there is no, that's the class. The class is because she's not trying to be, remember, the class that she's trying to talk about is if she going to become a wife. She's not about to become a wife. How's she going to become a wife? Nothing she said so far was be wife worthy. She's just going to, this is how you get on a side piece mission. Where a dude is basically buying box in a sense. But then once again, like I said, I think I said earlier, going out the country. Once you go out the country, bro, you don't ever look at these females the same. And I haven't left the country yet, but I'm definitely going to be leaving the country soon. I got relatives, I'm not going to put my people's business out there, but I got relatives that understand what it's like to leave the country, military, the whole 9. And it's a total different environment, especially if you're a first world dude. And I got one of those videos in the workings that I'm going to be talking about, breaking down for my guys as I do it. You know what I'm saying? But let's keep it moving.
The bag out of here. That comes with playing 1, 2, and 3 at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be a multitasker. You got to be a nice girl. You got to know when to put him in his place. You got to know how to spend his money.
There you go right there. You see that part right there? No real man. This is all simp dudes in America who don't understand, who don't got that cognitive ability to really understand what they're looking at, number one. Because if you understand what you're looking at, you already understand, all right, what type of time she on. You can't play when you play the game, once you already know the moves, it's like being a veteran. You're a vet. All right, cool. They're going to get the ball. They're going to do a half spin, double dribble. He catch the ball. All he can do is pump fake or jab step. You know what I'm saying? And after that, he can't. Once he take that dribble, if he pick up his dribble, I already know he's going to even have to travel, double dribble, or he's going to have to shoot or pass the ball. It's only 4 options. You know these things once you've seen it enough. Right? And that's part of the understanding. She's talking about strictly dudes who don't have that cognitive ability. I would hope if you on this type of channel or channels like mine and like-mindedness, that you would understand some of these concepts. But for the females like this, bro, it's too easy. And she's talking about childish things, switching up personalities. And this is why a lot of these females have personality disorders and the entitlement, I can't even think of the word right now, where they basically are above everybody else. Not just being idolatry, but that narcissism. There we go. That narcissism that they have is because they're moving like this, and that's part of the spiritual driver of the vehicle. Because she don't gotta look like this. Because now what you gotta understand is this: what if that man she trying to extract money from said, "Look, shorty, I need you to take all that off. All that's off. All those nails, that's all off. So now I'm not paying for nails. I'm not paying for hair or weave either. Because you gotta take all that off anyway. Dealing with me. Hey, I also need you, none of that makeup, man. We don't do witchcraft. All that's off." If she can't give up these things, guys, it's because, once again, that whore of Babylon archetype. I'm gonna let her finish out a little bit more, then we're gonna get up out of here, man.
Number 4, men like women who know how to spend their money. Okay, so let me repeat that. Men like women who know how to spend their money. So there's the girl I take out to eat, and she's trying to spare me and not look like she's a gold digger and order a salad and a couple of things and not really eat. No, baby. This is the spot you're supposed to splurge. I'm gonna order that, and I'm gonna order to go, and I'm gonna tell him, yo, my mom is at the crib too, and I think she might want a little. She might want a little steak too. I ain't gonna get whatever you want. My mother taught me something. How you can't go home hungry.
I'm just gonna let y'all understand. She said her mother taught her something. She didn't say her father taught her anything. Because 9 times out of 10, this is what happens when a female does not have her father in her life in any capacity, or no father figures, where they move like this. And the dude who subconsciously don't have any understanding, he just moving through life thinking that, oh yeah, shorty's doing this. And she telling you right now, but they not understanding the spiritual side of what she telling you. This female has nothing for you, guys. Nothing for you. You might as well be looking for wives. Because you can have multiple. Especially if they're going to be on your program. You can have multiple. And if you got bag, you definitely can have multiple. And if you're a first world citizen, you definitely can get multiple. Alright? Don't let these people tell you otherwise, man. But when you looking and listening to this, man, it just lets you understand how they see the world, bro, is because of the lack of the respect for men. Not even just the man principle, the spirit that is in the vehicle of men. Not even talking about necessarily the man, the physical man. They don't respect the man as a man. Understand? That's why they want to become men. Understand? It's important to understand these concepts. But let's finish out real quick. And we gonna make moves.
Your pocket's empty. You understand what I'm saying? I remember coming into my house one night, and my mother said to me, I said, I'm in her refrigerator, and she said, why are you in my refrigerator? You just came from a date with a guy. He didn't feed you? How your pussy wet and your stomach empty? You understand what I'm saying? So after that, I tested the waters. I have never let a man take me home without feeding me. I don't give a fuck if I'm not hungry and I'm throwing that shit in the fucking trash.
Now with that, because it's about to go to a, because I'm watching this in real time, because it's about to go to an ad, I'm going to say this. And then we're going to get out of here now. Bro, if shorty is, this is why I say, bro, you got to understand. To circumvent that, all of that energy with her mother telling her you're straight trash. Why are you even out here getting your, why is her even wet? Why is she, what kind of dude is she dealing with where these type of things are even being conversated? Has her mother taught her? That's what she took out of all the things her mother's ever taught her, was those type of things. Where now she's talking about these type of things in public. The whore of Babylon has no shame. You can never tell her she's wrong, bro. When as a man, if you understand what I'm talking about, and you a man of God of any type of sense or understanding, you can never tell this type of female that she's wrong, because the whore of Babylon has no shame. You can't shame them into being like, hey, whatever she just said right there, basically tricking and being a thought. Oh, she's not a she that's not nothing. That's this and you can't shame a whore of Babylon, bro. And 99% of females in our communities are in this type of mentality, but it's trickled down into other communities now. They kind of sense some of it, but not as heavy as we are. All right, and it's important that you get these concepts, man, because it's gonna save your life one day. But overall, man, this is just me doing a quick, couple videos. I'm gonna do a couple more videos like this before I go back in that studio for real. Because I know I want to make my content be able to be lasting for a long time. That's why you make your content be upper echelon for guys who don't understand. It's because it can stand the test of time. It's like saying Michael Jordan went out there and he was dropping 40 a game, and he has the highest points in the playoffs in the history of the league, even though he hasn't played in X amount of years, because he put his bar so high that it lets everybody understand what it is. And that's that's my mentality, is that I'm putting the bar so high. For me, this is not doing too much or working too hard. I put my bar so high that when 2, 3, 4 years from now, you're gonna look back at this type of content, when I drop that type of content in the studio, and you're gonna recognize he was light years ahead, man. He was dropping this 5 years ago, and it looked like 2 years, 3, 4 years ago, or whatever the case, it's not even at that level. But overall, y'all get my points, man. I hope you pay attention. I got some more content. I'm gonna be dropping the thumbnails in there. Y'all pay attention to those, man. Subscribe, all that jazz, man. But overall, man, I hope you took away some things from this, and really are focused on understanding these type of women, bro. Because as a man, the woman is your biggest, and especially in the black community, bro, that is your biggest deterrent, bro. How do you deal with that? Is your biggest obstacle. And once you know how to deal with that, then you can start focusing on the other obstacles, which we will get into on this channel. Getting your money up, understanding the things that are preventing society from being what they are, those type of things, so that you can be a well-rounded man and be able to teach your children certain things. Not let the public school or even the private school system necessarily teach your children stuff like that. But those are all concepts we will be delving into at a later point in time. I just hope that you got something from this, man. And you know what it is, man. Keep your mental, your spiritual, and your physical all up, man. Happy Thanksgiving. I made this on Thanksgiving. I'm at work, as you see. Keep hustling, making videos, doing my crypto, doing these. Keep doing your thing. Keep working, making moves, making plays. And may God bless you, man, across your journey, man. I'm praying for you, whoever you are, whoever stumbled upon. And let's get it, guys. You know what it is.